All right, here we go. We're live. Welcome to our Let's Get Up challenge group. Guys, we have been like counting down until this. I know some of you just joined, they're kind of just catching on, but we've been looking forward to a group like this for a long time because we know the joy that this program is going to bring to so many homes, so many people. Y'all, my kids love doing it. I love seeing videos of different people posting like their kids hopping in. It is such an incredible program for, so many people. A lot of people had a rough 2020. A lot of people experienced loss, job loss, people loss, just loneliness, isolation, depression, anxiety. And so what better time to have a program where the focus of the program is literally to have fun. And I can tell you from being in the test group, I was able to test it out for 30 days from start to finish with Sean T in a private group. And man, I smiled the entire program. But I also sweat. I sweated. What is the past tense of sweat? Sweated more than I ever have with any program, you guys. But like I said, it's almost disguised because you're just having so much fun. And so we just can't wait for you guys to experience this. We're so happy that you decided to join us and that you're committing to this program. Really what we wanted to do tonight is just kind of get as many people on as possible. I know schedules, it's different time zones, so bath time and bedtime and all of that. But we just wanted to make sure that we set you up to know where to go to get everything. We're going to do that throughout the group this week as well. We just wanted to kind of get you on here, explain some things to you, and just set up for success for the week. So does everybody know where to go on Beachbody On Demand to get your workouts? Have you gotten that far yet? Your welcome packet has that information in there. So that's step one, is you have your welcome packet there if you need it like written out. Again, we're going to break it down in post over the week in the group. But to get your workouts, you're going to go to beachbodyondemand.com. You can do that on your laptop. That's going to give you access to your workouts on your laptop, or if you have a Roku or an Apple TV or a Fire Stick, you can actually, through the app, do it on your TV. I love kind of having it up on my TV so it's nice and big, but you're going to be able to click on Let's Get Up, your program there, do your workout. It'll prompt you if you want to sync it to our bod group. So your bod group is going to be where we're going to have all of the content there every morning at 5 a.m. You're going to have a post specifically for this program. So several of us have, our own separate like ongoing wellness communities, but we love to come together, especially for launches like this, where we get to all do the same program. There's just so much like excitement and power in that coming together. We're going to start day one together, and life's going to happen, and you're going to adjust days, and we're kind of going to get off a little bit, quote unquote, but there's no off, there's no behind. So just keep going. Okay. But you're going to be able, through that group, to see a daily post with some inspiration and your faith and your fitness, wellness tips, recipes. You're going to have everything you need in that group, to where you're going to, on your phone, pull it up, beachbodyondemand.com. You're going to click on the group, and you're going to be able to log your workout. What is that? That's accountability for you, right? It also helps for us as your coaches to be able to hold you accountable and to be able to check in with you and make sure that you're getting your workouts in. So you're going to literally log your workout. You go to tracking at the bottom, log your workout. You're going to be able to log your Shakeology. We're going to talk about Shakeology in a minute, the importance of that. We're going to talk about your nutrition plans, all of that. But through the group, you'll be able to log your workouts. You can put all your stats in there. Most of us have, so whoever you're joining with, you'll reach out to them. But that's kind of for your records. And then I have a stat sheet that I would love my people to fill out so that it comes to my email, and I have that all in one place for even after the group ends. But you want to take your before photos. You want to take your before stats. I know the feeling of hopping on that scale when you don't want to, taking those before pictures when you don't want to, wrapping that tape measure around you when you don't want to, because you're at a place maybe where you're, not feeling like this is something that you want to do it and you need to do it, but just having all these different feelings go through your head. But let me tell you, take the before stats, because guess what? I promise you, in 30 days, you're going to feel and look completely different. Does that necessarily mean you're going to drop a whole bunch of pounds? Not necessarily. You could, but we want to get you to the point where you understand that this transformation, this journey, that's really what it is. They're journey photos, journey stats. It's not a before and an after. We never really will have arrived. We should always be wanting to just be healthier and, the healthier versions of ourselves. But at the end of this, you're going to have a transformation. That transformation could be emotional, could be mental, could be spiritual. I really pray that you have a spiritual transformation of some sort in this next 30 days. It's going to be physical in different ways, right? How you feel, the energy that you have. We always hop right to the scale, we hop right to the inches, but it's going to be increased energy. I know that, there was people in the group or people who've done programs for even over 30 days who were able to stop taking naps with their kids in the afternoon because they had increased amount of energy. So you're going to see that by moving your body, by fueling it properly, by getting a bunch of flooded nutrients into your body through Shakeology, through getting good sleep, all these things just trickle and affect other things, right? You're not just going to be working out. It's going to make you want to eat better. You're not just going to be eating better, but it's going to make you want to maybe maximize your time better, or so it's going to affect so many different things. And so that the focus on this team, the coach that you join, our heart really is, we're going to be talking to you about the physical, absolutely, and the emotional, absolutely. It's important. For the first time ever, I'm working out for my mental health. Okay, it's all important, and we believe in health from the inside out. But we also believe that you can't be chasing that number on the scale. You cannot chase the inches on that tape measure. You cannot chase even a feeling, right? Or what you want that reflection in the mirror to show you back. You have to take your journey. And today, if you haven't done it before, even if you have done it before, we're going to do it again today and tomorrow and the next day and the next day. We're going to take our journey and literally open up our hands and say, Lord, this is yours. I'm going on a journey with you. And how incredible to be able to say, you are the source of my joy. You are the source of my peace and my transformation. All of that comes through you. And then again, he is then going to take that and allow that to affect every single area of our life. And it is a really beautiful thing. So you're going to take those before stats. Okay. You're going to have them. We would love for you to send just your upline, those photos, before photos, things like that. If you want to tuck them away, that's okay too. But you want to take them. Okay. I have so many people that get to their after in months and years. Ask Erica. She's going to share a little bit about her 100-pound weight loss journey. If she didn't take that picture, that first, day one, she wouldn't even be able to see like, wow, like look how far I've come, right? In these past few years. So we're taking the before stats. And we're going to say that's exactly what they are. They're not determining our worth, our value, our identity is not in any of those things. It's just information. Okay. So we're going to take that because it's so important. Again, you're logging in the group every day. That's where you're going to log your workouts in. You want to make sure, so I'm going to hit on nutrition a little bit, and then Erica and Ash are going to share about the 2 different nutrition programs. So you know exactly what you're getting with each program, and you can kind of figure out which one works best for you, because it's not just about fitness. Health comes in the kitchen. And so that's going to be a really important part of this. But when it comes to Shakeology is a superfood shake. A lot of people think, wow, that's a really expensive protein shake. Well, yeah, if it was just protein, maybe it would be, but it's so much more than protein. There is protein in it, but it's a superfood shake. It's a nutrition shake. It's a health shake. It is, prebiotics, probiotics, digestive enzymes, has all kinds of things to boost your immune system and, help with digestion and regularity. Okay. So many incredible things. And for me personally, I thought it was just a yummy, busy mama, snack meal. When I first started drinking it 4 years ago, I had a 2-year-old and a little baby, and I was like, this is perfect. I know it has all this good stuff in it, but I just want it because it's quick and it tastes good, and I don't have to take a bunch of different vitamins. I can take this and I know it's going to give me what I need. So that's how it started for me. I had no idea that within 6 months from then, my chronic eczema that I had my whole life, ask my husband who can hear me talking right now, I would not make this up. I had people look at my pictures and say, is that really your hands? I'm like, would I Photoshop that? Like, that would be a great story, but no, like I would give anything to have that not have been my life. Literally from the time I was little, my mom's stories of holding me and rocking me while I'm scratching my body my whole life, even into marriage, pregnant with my second. my hands were covered and nighttime was the worst. I would sit up and just dig and dig and dig. And so starting, I became a coach and said, I'm going all in with this. I'm gonna start drinking Shakeology. Like I said, had no idea the benefits it was gonna have for me. It hops in, it fills in the gaps to your nutrition and really helps your body function the way it's supposed to. I've been eating healthy for years. I'm a personal trainer. I didn't change anything about my eating. But what I did change, I drank this shake every single day because I was told that that's what I needed to do to see the results. I just wanted energy. I just wanted a easy, nutritious snack. Had no idea it was going to literally change my life and clear up my chronic eczema. Okay. So my husband saw that and he was like, okay, this is worth it. It's $3 to $4 basically a shake. Like, we're going to incorporate this into our budget because I see the results that it's been able, the effect, the impact that's been able to have on you. And everybody has their different story with it. For some people, it is lowering blood pressure, medication, overall, all together, Shakeology and eating healthy and moving your body. It's a whole package deal. But lowering their blood pressure medicine, getting off diabetes, lowering their diabetes count. We have a client who, that was her biggest thing when she joined, and she was borderline diabetes and was like, I can't, I have to, like, lifestyle. The doctor said that lifestyle can change this. I need this to change my life. And so, so many different reasons. It helps so many different people with so many different things, but you have to commit to drinking that every single day, not once a week, not half today and half in 3 days, not forgetting and having bags piling up and piling up. Commit. Just like you're committing to your workouts, commit to drinking that Shakeology because it will benefit your health, but it's a consistency over time type of thing, not a here and there type of thing. Okay. Whether you got Shakeology or the pre and post workout, we have Energize, which is our plant-based, pep you up before you work out. And so you're gonna have your Energize and then your Recover to recover your muscles so you're not as sore the next day. So whatever your supplements are, you're gonna go all in with those for the 30 days. And so a few things as far as what the group's going to be like. So you're posting your workout and your Shakeology, your supplements in there every single day. We have that. But we also have some really cool opportunities for you to plug in, for us to do, similar to this. Every single day, we have a Zoom link that you can pop on no matter what time you're working out. It's just like this, but it's kind of called our virtual gym link. You can hop on that. A lot of people are on in that like 5 to 7, 8-ish range is where the most people are on, getting their workouts in before work. What does that do? Again, accountability. We are trying to throw as many layers of accountability on you as possible because we know how big of a deal accountability is in your journey. Okay. You can have the tools. You have the tools. That's great. But if you're not taking advantage of the community and plugging in, that's really how you're going to get the most out of it. And so you have a link that you can hop on no matter what time you're working out. I guarantee you somebody's going to be on there, or you can post in the group, hey, I'm working out in 10. Anybody want to hop on and work out with me? But I guarantee you somebody will be on there during that morning time. I'm committing for that 30 days for sure to be on. I've been trying to get back into my morning routine. So I will be on in the morning. Some people are on during their quiet times. People are on doing a little bit of work, just whatever they need the accountability in. And so you log on, you're going to mute yourself so nobody can hear you. And you're just going to get your little dance on. We're all going to, be getting our dance on or doing whatever we need during that time. So you have that available to you every single day. It's open all day long, whatever time you need it. Another thing is we're going to have on Saturdays, kind of like a work in, work out, we call it. And so you can hop on at around 7:15. We'll kind of chat for 15 minutes and, just be drinking our Energize or your water, whatever you want, for about 15 minutes, kind of more like 10 minutes chatting. And then we're going to get our workouts in at 7:30. So 7:30 to 8-ish is when we'll do our dance workout kind of all together. And then we'll start our Bible study at 8 o'clock. This is all Eastern time, but we'll do a post in the group. We'll break it down, all the different time zones. I'm pretty sure we have all of them represented here. So we'll do a little post for that. And you'll be able to hop on Saturdays and just engage in the community and be able to dig in the word together, move our bodies together. We'll discuss together on that day for about 45 minutes. And each day you're doing on your own throughout the week. All right. So we're going to do that on Saturday. And I think that's pretty much it. Did I leave out anything, ladies? So let's dig into nutrition a little bit. If I left out anything, I'll make sure I chime in at the end. But I really want to talk about nutrition so that you can pick which nutrition program is going to work best for you. So first, Ashley's going to go. She's going to talk about the Ultimate Portion Fix, what it is, who it's for, and how it's been helpful for her.
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you, Patrice. Um, so, ultimate portion fix. It kind of maybe sounds intimidating because you're like, portion fix, what is this? So, there are two different nutrition programs. Basically, what sets Ultimate Portion Fix apart is that we're not excluding any food groups. It's really important that I say that because your body needs all of the different food groups. So even if you prefer to follow like intermittent fasting, your body still needs all of the major food groups. It needs protein, it needs vegetables, it needs fruit. Yes, you need fruit. It needs carbohydrates, it needs healthy fats. So your body needs that. And what Ultimate Portion Fix does is it takes you, the person, your body weight, your activity level, and it calculates what is the right amount of each food group for you and for your activity level. My my group may be different than yours. Mine may be different than Erica's. Mine may be different than Jennifer's, than Patrice's, than Judy's. Everybody, it's based on you and your activity level. On Beachbody On Demand, you have access to both. I recommend making sure that you download the app to your phone if you haven't already, because under when you click on programs, the little blue button there, you will see nutrition programs. When you click on both, you have Ultimate Portion Fix and To Be Mindset side by side. Ultimate Portion Fix is the one that I'm discussing now. It's by Autumn Calabrese. She also was the creator of some of the workouts like 21 Day Fix, what else? 80 Day Obsession, 9 Week Control Freak that just launched. But basically, within the program, you get over 30 videos that tell you and teach you and encourage you how to eat, how to shop, how to prepare meals, what happens if we go out to dinner. They give you colorful containers. There's green, purple, red. They're each for a different food group. Green is vegetables. That is the one that you're going to have the most containers of, regardless of what group you fall in, which is good because vegetables are filling, and Erica will explain how that fits into the other nutrition program. Um, but you will get little containers, but the videos also teach you, because let's be real, we're not going to carry the containers out with us. We're not going to go to our local Applebee's and be like, excuse me, does this meal fit within these containers? Is this going to work? No, but it teaches you kind of how to have an idea of what your portion size looks like. And it's not necessarily, you're not eating out of containers. You're using them essentially as measuring cups if you were making any kind of recipe. Um, but with Ultimate Portion Fix, she gives you that. She gives you a great calendar for you to follow. There is also a log book. You can print it out directly from the app, or you can order it on teambeachbody.com. I think it's like, I don't know, maybe $10 for the log book. But the beauty is I like it because it's fast and easy, especially when I'm looking at lunches and breakfast. I know I need a protein, a vegetable, and maybe a fruit. I can figure it out. Your Shakeology is automatically a protein serving, so it's automatically a red serving. If you add a banana to your Shakeology, boom, you've got a red and a purple right there. If you throw some spinach in there, now you've got a red, a purple, a green. So the program teaches you how to combine them so you don't feel like, okay, now I'm eating chicken breast, grapes, and cucumber. You feel like you're eating like a toddler because you're having little pieces of everything around. Sometimes you do that because it's just easier, but she really breaks it down. Also, with Ultimate Portion Fix and To Be Mindset, you automatically are enrolled in the monthly fix. And what that gives you is every month, new recipes, new videos, new things. Cinco de Mayo and Memorial Day are coming up. Two big kind of like breaking of summer, how do I have a margarita and enjoy Cinco de Mayo, but be smart with it? There are different options like that. How do I still get to have my tacos? Well, she shows you how. Guess what? You can still have tortillas because they count as a carbohydrate. So that's the beauty of Ultimate Portion Fix. But like I said, each one is different and it's not hard to calculate your containers. The other thing is right within the app at the very bottom, there's the tracking button. That's where you go to log your workout. You log your shake, Oops, I haven't logged my shake yet. And then you can also log your containers for the day. You can go in and click, okay, so for breakfast this morning, Ashley had some cucumber. I felt like I ate like a toddler this morning for breakfast. I ate cucumber, berries, and hard-boiled egg. So I had a green, a purple, and a red. It was filling. And I had a cup of coffee and I put creamer in my coffee. So I count that as half of a carb. So there are ways to do it. It's easy to log. You can get as detailed as you need to, or you can literally just check the boxes. Also, if you did order the performance line, so your pre and post workout drinks, they do not count towards your containers on days you are working out. So if you are on a rest day and you're like, I love me some chocolate recover, then you got to count that towards a red. But if you are working out, you do not have to count them towards your containers. Are there any questions on Ultimate Portion Fix? If you want to dive like deeper into it, you can certainly just shoot me a message in our group and I will gladly, walk you through it more. I follow it every day. It's easy. But once you kind of start to go through it, you start to get an idea of what your protein size should look like, how much vegetables you should eat. Basically, it's like a cup of vegetables is one green container. The same with fruit. And it also gives you like the equivalent. So that way you don't have to cut up your banana. You can, how much is the banana? Half a banana. Half of a large banana is a purple container. One small one counts. Half of a large apple. If you have small apples, that's one purple. Like, so it gives you the equivalent. So that way you don't always have to cut it up and try to fit it into the containers. But yeah, so it's easy to follow. There's a lot of freedom in it, but there's also a lot of structure. And the one other thing that I will share with you really quickly is that there within Ultimate Portion Fix, there are 3 different plans within it. Foundational Fix, which is the basic one, which I follow. It's the easiest to kind of go through every day. Then there is Timed Nutrition, way more structured, but I will tell you, I lost probably the most amount of weight on Timed Nutrition because it's speeding up your metabolism and burning through what it's eating by having you eat every couple of hours, and specific containers on specific hours. And then the third option is called carb cycling. Really good if you have like kind of like some short-term goals. If maybe you are going to the Bahamas for Memorial Day or something like that, and you want to drop weight like a little faster, but still do it healthy and still stay on track with your nutrition and stay energized and fueled, then I can walk you through carb cycling. But yeah, but all of the videos are right there on your app. Easy to find.
Awesome. That was a great recap. So again, you will have, plenty of time to look through that. That's what this whole week is for, is we're giving you the information up front. You get to take your time, read over things and figure out what kind of lines up best. So Erica's going to share about the 2B mindset. She's actually done both. And so if you share a little bit too about just kind of how you've been able to maintain, with these nutrition programs as well.
Yes. So when 21 Day Fix first came out years ago, I don't even know how long, it was years and years ago. It was called 21 Day Fix, not Ultimate Portion Fix. And it had the same thing. You get the containers and you look at them. And the first thing I thought, and many people that got the program was like, how is this going to fill me up? Because these little containers, but because you're filling them multiple times, it works out. It was good for me for, the season that I was in, because it was earlier on and needing that structure. And, being told to have this, X amount of protein, X amount of veggies, yada, yada, yada. But what I have been doing for the last few years since, I don't know when it came out, 2018, I think. And actually even before 2B actually came out, I kind of followed almost like an intuitive way of eating. But 2B is more flexible. I consider just personally just more freedom in eating. It's not as structured. It's about teaching you how to eat and know how to learn how your body, like what foods work for your body and your wellness goals and things like that. So you track, there, like Ashley mentioned with Ultimate Portion Fix, there's no foods off limit. There's no measuring, counting calories and things like that out. It follows 4 principles. I'm like, it's called 2B for 2 bunnies. So the first one is water first, veggies most. That's the first bunny. So drinking at least half your, yeah, she's got her 2B water bottle, at least half your weight in ounces for water is like the minimum. And then veggies most, which is what I like about 2B. I don't know if y'all have ever seen me eat a salad. I'm like, if you don't eat it out of a mixing bowl, like you don't even know how to salad. Because I like big portions, and that's what I like about 2B. It's for volume eaters, because you're doing veggies most. Veggies fill you up, and then you'll learn about what the other food groups do. So as far as protein, helping to keep you full, carbs give you energy. Like Ashley said, we need all these food groups. So carbs give us energy. It'll talk about like when the best time is to eat your carbs and things like that. And then your healthy fats and whatnot. But I like volume, and that's what I've always liked about 2B mindset, is because I can still have all the other stuff, like nothing's off limits, but because I'm eating such a large volume of veggies, it makes it harder for me to like want to snack and veg out on the other stuff. So the other bunnies are, I don't even remember how she says it, but tracking and the scale. So you do get on the scale daily, and it's not to be like super obsessive about numbers and things like that. It is, again, learning what works for your body. So if you're tracking what you're eating, how well you slept, and whatever your body's doing that the day before, and you get on and you have a weight loss day, you can say, okay, this worked yesterday. What I ate worked. How much water I had worked. The movement, this worked. If you get on the scale and see that you didn't, okay, where can things be tweaked the day before so I can have another weight loss day. So it's not about obsessing. It's just using it as a tool, just a tool. Doesn't tell us our worth or anything like that. It is just a tool to help us to reach our goals. So tracking and the scale. I feel like I'm forgetting something. That's pretty much the gist of it. There's nothing, what, did I forget? I didn't forget, did I?
No, you're good. I just think what I love about your journey, I think, is that you have tried different programs at different seasons based off what you needed, right?
Yes.
So you could try 2B and then decide, it's a little too loose. At this point, I have big weight loss goals, and I love about what 2B is 2 pounds at a time, right? So again, we love every aspect of this. We want it to be centered on, long-term health and all that stuff, but it is okay to have goals. We're going to set goals. We're not going to be attached to them. We're not going to chase them in a way that we get obsessed with them. But it's okay to have goals. And then you just break it down and focus on your daily habits. That's kind of the biggest thing. But all that to say is, set the goals. And if you realize that, this particular one, maybe the 2B mindset's a little bit loose and you need a little bit more kind of like structure, restricted to get started, then you can try that. I don't suggest hopping back and forth, but try one for the month. Use it. You have access to both, which is insane. We just started adding this recently, that you get access to both for free, like hundreds of dollars worth of value. It's insane. But you get access to both.
There's 2 videos too to explain. So we suggest watching both the videos that break them both down side by side or whatnot. So you
So try one, whatever sounds like it lines up a little bit more. 2B is a little bit more food freedom mindset. Why are you craving things? Why are you having, emotional eating issues? Why are you stress eating? Why do we eat certain food groups? Like kind of getting to the healthy relationship with food. That's what I needed personally. And then the ultimate portion fix is a little bit more, structured and, teaching you exactly like how much to eat of each thing and all of that. So each have their benefits. They're both incredible. They both are lifestyles. It just depends on what you need in your season of life. So commit to one, go all in, and then you can change. But Erica's been able to like lose 100 pounds and keep it off over the past 6 years using these 2 programs. And 8 years, 8 years. That's a long time, you guys. Okay. So in the first year, I think it was close to 100 in the first year, right?
yeah.
And then kept it off. Like, that's insane. A lot of people lose weight, and that's great, but keeping it off is huge. So these programs are simple, sustainable. You have to put in the work. I have to give the disclaimer, because some people think that like osmosis, you can just think about it and then you're going to hit your goals. I wish it was like that, but it's not. It requires effort. But I promise you, if you put in that effort, you focus on the effort, what you can give every single day, you're going to look a year from now, if you're still here, and say, wow, look at like that before photo, right? Like, look at how I felt and how I feel now. Like, look what God's done in my heart by me surrendering my journey. So all of it is great. Just, I need you here. I need you here. Not only in this 30 days, that's the first commitment, is day at a time, but make a commitment to be here in 30 days. Okay. And that's just the start. We're not going to say, okay, you're done. There you go. You've arrived. That's it. No, it's going to be like, okay, what's next? You doing it again? You want to pick a different program? Awesome. You have access to so many for the whole year. Let's keep going. But step one is continuing to show up. All right. I'm going to do a little bit of a quick little recap and hit on a couple things I didn't hit on, and we're going to get out of here. So first thing is, a lot of you signed up as a discount coach. We do have a preferred customer situation happening in the summer where basically you're going to get to roll over if you don't want to have anything to do with the business, you don't want to earn income, you don't want to, help people, tell your friends, all that, totally fine. We don't, pressure or any of that. God bless you. But you're going to roll over to a preferred customer situation where you don't even have to, you won't even really have the access to help someone through that unless you wanted to switch back and you wanted that. So just hang out. Okay. Don't go crazy. We said that we're going to go all in with Shakeology because it's so important, right? So not just this first month, but give a few months of it, commit to a few months and just see where you are in that few months. If after that you want to make changes or push things back and all that, that's totally fine. You can at any point, but give it a chance to see how your body's going to react to it over time with that consistency. So you're going to save 25% right now because you're already signed up with that discount that we get. So you're already signed up for that, and then we can move you over to preferred customer when that does roll out. So hold on to that and just take advantage of the savings. Why not? You might decide when you see somebody else sharing about our power greens that we add into our shakes, or collagen, or healthy snack bars that we have, or a focused energy that's to help curb your cravings and give you a little bit of boost of energy. We have so many different things. You might decide, let me try different things. Let me try to give my kids, we have a kind of kids version of Shakeology. Maybe you give your kids snack bars, whatever it is, right? Just be open, to trying different things and saving that 25% while you can. But if you were enrolled as a coach, the discount coach, by, I think it was Thursday or Friday, you got a $40 off code in your email. This code for $40 off, you guys don't even understand, the gold sitting in your email is for you to help a friend do what you're doing, right? You joined and said, you know what? It's time. I need to make some changes. I'm doing it with this group. And we know that this program is fun. It's not intimidating. There's no floor work. There's no burpees. There's no crunches. You're standing up, moving your body. And again, has that joy aspect. I know there's somebody that's popping in your head when you think about who could use this? Who could I bless this with? What if you just kind of switch the wording around? Like, who could I bless this with? This is a gift that you could give to somebody, whether it's a sister or a mom or a friend or a cousin, a mama at church. We all know somebody that could benefit from this. Your job is just to ask. They say, no, that's okay, right? But you don't want this gift to go to waste when someone could save this $40, $100 for all the stuff you're getting. Separately, it's like $400 to $500. So it's insane. And we just want to make sure it doesn't go to waste. If you don't know anyone or you don't want, to take that direction, that's totally fine. Just send it to your coach, because we are trying to get this again in as many homes as possible so people can experience this. And we will try to get that code to use. Okay. So a quick little recap. Number one, you're going to log and love. I like to call it log and love every single day in that buy group. Set a timer for it so you don't forget and it gets to the next day. Every single day you're going in, you're going to check that post that's pinned at the top, value for you, for your health, for your fitness. You're going to love on that post, say, oh yeah, answer the prompt, because we're going to want you engaged and do a little assignment every day of comment below, whatever you're feeling that day, whatever it is. So engage on that post, and then post your stuff, and then love on somebody else, right? If we all kind of scroll down just a couple, you don't have to get overwhelmed by going to the whole day unless you want to. I love to, go to a couple people and heart their stuff and say, way to go, girlfriend. Share your struggles, be vulnerable. This is always a safe place where people ask for prayer and just encouragement and struggles. Lean in. Don't run away when it gets hard. Lean in when it gets hard, because I guarantee you someone else had a bad day too. I guarantee you somebody else's kids were cray-cray that day too. I guarantee you somebody else had a temptation for fast food, or their work had a party and there was donuts and they wanted to give in, or they did give, Nothing is it's a literally judgment-free zone because we've all been there. We all have those days. So why not lean in, be vulnerable so that we can encourage you, and you'll probably hear that somebody else was feeling the same thing too. Okay. So log in love daily. The second thing is that we do have the accessible workouts, that Zoom link for getting on, working out with other people in the mornings. So we'll make sure we post that too. Also, if you complete this, okay, if you go all in and you log your workouts and your Shakeology every day for this 30 days, it's just 30 days, you guys. You do it for 30 days. We have a prize for you at the end. We have a really cute, like tie-dye, fun, bright. You'll see that Shanti's all about like bringing some color to our lives through this program. So a fun tank. I will do anything for a tank top. I don't know about you guys. I love free gifts. So we're gonna give some swag away for just doing what you're doing, which is showing up for your journey, and then making sure that you're being accountable to that in the group. You're gonna get a prize at the end. We're also gonna have a spirit week on the 3rd week. Lots of fun stuff coming up. And yeah, so you're going to go all in for 30 days. Saturdays, we'll have the working out together, the Bible study together. We'll post all these reminders, but we just want to make sure that you had all this information up front. And so, yes, does anybody have any questions at all? We're obviously here for you no matter what. You can reach out to us at any time and we'll get back during our business hours. And we're so excited. We are so excited. Any questions, any comments, anything?
Yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm Jess. Nice to meet you all. The Zoom link, where can I find it?
Yes, so we will post that in the group. So we'll probably keep it the same link that it'll be for logging on every morning for the workouts. And we'll keep it the same link for Saturdays too, where you hop on and we can do the workout and the Bible study together too, to make it nice and easy. So we'll post that in the group.
I'll post right after we hop off.
Yep. And then you can hop on tomorrow morning if you want to. Jess did a 24-hour shift you did the other day? I got tired just reading that text message.
Me?
Yes.
Yes, I did.
That is crazy. So you need this energy, right?
Yeah. Some days I will already be at work by the time we do our workouts in the morning, but it's okay to do it in the afternoon that day.
Yeah, absolutely. There's people that work out at night too. So you can just say, hey, I'm hopping on if anybody wants to get on. And this is so flexible. Please don't look at the calendar and say, oh my gosh, I'm behind. Okay. And then it's going to trickle into like, okay, well, I'm not going to do today because I feel so far away from everybody. Well, then I'm not going to. No, literally. If this 30-day program takes you 60 days, guess what? You completed a program in 60 days and we're going to shout you out just as hard as if it was in 30. So we're trying to break everybody away from this like all or nothing mindset, because people end up getting obsessed. And then when they eat, something that's off plan, it derails them and they quit and they give up. No, again, in order to be here in a year, you got to take everything that comes with it. There's going to be holidays. There's going to be birthdays. We want you to live life too. You're not signing your life away to like never be able to have a cookie. Okay. We had some cookies in the RV this weekend. And guess what? It's okay, right? I'm moving on. This is a healthy lifestyle, which means you just keep moving forward. So that's the commitment we want you to make, is not committing to a perfect lifestyle. You're not signing a contract saying you're going to be perfect for 30 days. No, but you are committing to showing up every day, to giving your best, whatever it looks like that day. You're going to give it. And then if you need support, you're committing that you're going to reach out to your coach and say, I'm struggling, you're going to share your victories, all those things, but we're here for you. We know what it's like. None of us have lost the weight that we've lost or gotten to where we are by being perfect, or we would have given up, because that's just not what we're going for. We want healthy habits, healthy lifestyle, simple, sustainable over time is really what helps you live healthy from the inside out. Okay. So commit. Yes, we're going for that 30 days, but if it takes you longer than that, that is okay too. Alrighty, I think that's it. So I'm going to pray for us, and then we'll make sure we post this recording. I know it was a lot of information, but again, we're going to let it break down over the week, and we're here for any questions that you have as well. Lord, we thank you so much for this night. We thank you for just life. We're so thankful for life. We're thankful for another opportunity to just live in a way that is pleasing to you, God, and that includes our health and our wellness. And sometimes we compartmentalize and we want to separate things, or we simply think God doesn't care about my health. He doesn't care about what I'm eating or how I'm moving my body. But that's not true, Lord. You gave us these bodies and we only have one. So I just pray that you would first get to our hearts, Lord, and our minds, which is then going to affect our behaviors and our habits. We like to hop right to the habit part and the behaviors and try to fix those things, Lord. But if our heart is still struggling, if our minds are still in a negative space, Lord, we're just going to go right back to where we were before. But I'm praying that through this group, through this 30 days, 30 plus days, whatever this is, Lord, that there will be true and lasting heart change and heart transformation, Lord, because that's what's going to fuel us for the rest of our lives. We want healthy lives, healthy lifestyles. We don't just want a 30-day done and then moving on kind of back to where we were before, Lord. I pray that for whatever woman needs this, that this would be that thing, Lord, not the program, not the nutrition plan, but this would be the time that they fully surrender their journey to you, Lord. Not just invite you in some days here and there, Lord, but truly give it up and surrender it so that you can do way more than they could ever try to do on their own over the next 30 days, Lord. So we are excited for this group, Lord. I just pray that ultimately, of course, they seek you for their source of joy. But I do pray that you would use this tool, this program that you gave us, Lord, these nutrition plans that you gave us, this community that you gave us. You've given us these tools. So I pray that you would allow us to use them, lean in, give our best, Lord, and allow you to control what that outcome is, what the result is, as we just focus on our day-to-day, Lord. So we just love you. We thank you so much. You know the hearts of these ladies and what they've gone through, what they're walking through, what they're overcoming in order to even be on this call tonight or listening to this call, Lord. And so I just pray that you would be to them everything that they need you to be. Just show up in big ways over the next 30 days. We love you. We thank you so much. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, ladies, have a great night. We'll see you in the group. Yay.